change your condition and it will change your position. I have a story I want to tell you to bring home this point. Put myself on Front Street. What am I saying? A couple months ago, I hired a housekeeper. What'd you do that for? I'm glad you asked. Nah, because I'm the master when it comes to straighten up. But what I need was somebody who can really clean up. That's two different things. One is, wait man, you can make that surface look good. Everything good, but you open that drawer, you open that closet. I got some mess back there. But I had to get somebody who can really get to the root of a thing. I mean, they can deep dive, they can get behind the surface, they can really go in and do the grunt work that I need to get done. And so I'm not saying I couldn't do it, but why should I take my time to do something that I'm not built for? They'll be spending time on something else that makes better sense of my use of time. And that's exactly what we have to do. In order to be great in the area that you have been called to, you have to know what you should be fighting and the things you need to pass on to someone else. And this is an area that I know I needed to pass on to someone else in order for me to focus on the things that matter most to me. And so that's what we're gonna talk about today, because a lot of us are juggling 10 things when we really need to be juggling 2 or 3. And it will make our life a lot easier. And we can accomplish a lot more if we was in our right space. And so this is what I'm gonna share with you. I have a partner of mine who actually told me about this. It was a guy who was going to the store. He happened to see a friend of his. Hey Ray, what's good, man? How you been? Man, I'm just chilling, man. Just getting off of work, man. Just here, hey, just taking out a couple of them, man. What's been good with you? So he went over and started talking with him for a little bit. And they get caught up on what's been happening in their lives. And my man just realized, man, he got a dog on the porch that's just whining. Why is he whining? So he just kept on talking, but it just got annoying to him. So he asked Ray, he said, man, what's up with your dog? He said, man, that dog crazy, man. He over there laying on a nail. He like, why don't you just get up? That's my point exactly. And he said it like this. I guess it don't hurt bad enough. Wow. And that's a lot of our lives. We're laying on something, or we stand stagnant on something that all we have to do is get up. And we're not willing to do that simple work to get out of that situation we're in. And then think of this, I guess it just don't hurt bad enough. But when life happens, sometimes it smack you in the face, you have to move. And a lot of us wait till that time when we could have made the move on our terms versus waiting on life to move us on their terms. So I want to challenge you to think differently, because when you change your condition, you then write the right time on your life when you can change your position. So what are you gonna do about it? We first have to do a mental check, because as a man thinketh, so is he. None of us can go up unless we think up. And I had thought about a time when I had a person always used to tell me, man, I got this little thing I'm working on, I got this little project, I got this little business I'm doing. So I'm like, it just kind of cringed my skin when I heard this person talking like that. Because I don't care how small of a thing it is. If you look at it as being small, then you're not gonna give your all. But when you say, man, I got this phenomenal opportunity to be able to do this, I don't care how small of a task it is, but you're gonna give more of your energy, more of yourself towards that, because you're going in with the right mindset, knowing I am gonna win at what I'm doing. And that's the first thing we got to have, winning mindset. Because when you're talking to a person who know they're gonna win, you might think it's being cocky, but no, I challenge you to think this person is confident. I think about if you had a conversation with Michael Jordan, he might get on your nerves because he's already telling you he's gonna win. He's gonna talk junk to you. But you know why? Because he's confident. At this sport right here, you have no chance to win it, because he already know I'm the best. And that's the same thing you have to go into life knowing. When I face this right here, I'm gonna get it done. When I sat down at this camera right here, I knew I was gonna touch your soul. I knew I was gonna give you something that's gonna spark the match, like the fire, that's gonna change something in your life.
Hey, I want to thank you for always rocking with us. And I have something I want to give to you, because we want to make sure that we empower and inspire you to be great. So I just released an ebook, and this ebook is really going to help in so many different areas in life, especially when you find yourself stuck, not knowing which way to go. This ebook has been designed to help you through those moments. So please check out the ebook that's here in the description below, and hey, let it help you to be great. Thank you.
And that's what you have to do. You have to know you are the one. And when you get a chance of being the one and this opportunity shows up, when coach puts you in, oh yeah, we about to win. And that's what we have to do with it. You have to know you're gonna win. I don't care how many times you fumbled the ball last time. Yesterday you can't change, but today you get a chance of being great. And that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna win and win on purpose. And that's what you're about. So that leads me right into the next piece I want to share with you, because it's got 3 pieces that is going to make the difference in you accomplishing your goal of changing your position. The first thing is you have to shift your perspective. You have to see it in the right light. You have to know, man, if we're going to win, I don't care. I think about the movie 300. They only had 300 men going up against a whole lot of other people, but they already knew off the bat it wasn't even no chance for us losing. Losing is not the option. And they would have won if my man ain't selling them out. If you ain't see the movie, you might want to check it out. But what I'm saying is, you got to know you got the secret sauce, baby. You got to know that you have everything it takes to get the job done. You may have never done it before, but you got to trust if you're moving in the right direction, doing the right activity, bringing the right people on your team. Wow, we about to strike oil with this one. We about to do something major. And so that's the right perspective you have to have on whatever it is you're going after. Because the way you do this, the way you speak it, the way you believe it, it's gonna make all the difference. I don't know about you, but I love watching people like Ray Lewis. Now, I'm not saying he was the best linebacker ever played the game, but you know he meant everything he said. He fired everybody else up on that team with him to know we gonna go out here and wreck heads. We gonna go out here and get it done. And that's the same thing you got to tell yourself. You got to inspire yourself to know when I say a thing, oh, it's done. It's like Deion Sanders on the football field, baby. When he was on the field, you count his man check. You only gonna have 10 other people to throw to. If you throw it over here, oh yeah, we taking that to the house. That's how you gotta take it in life, baby. You got to know that you have what it takes to get it done. It's simpler said and done. That's all it takes, baby. Secondly, you got to start doing the right activity. Because we talk all the hype game we want to, but if we don't do no work, it's just words spoken. You got to start putting in the work, baby. So I don't know about you, when you get off of work, I know you're tired, I know you like, man, I want to just sit there and watch the game. Nah. We got to put some work in, because in order for you to move into your new place, it may not happen in 1 month, it may not happen in 1 year, but it will happen because you putting the right work in. You putting the right activity in. You may not know everything. You may not can't afford everything you need, but that little bit you can do, you will do. Same as what I had to do. When I first started cutting lawns years ago, about 11 years or so, I had a push lawnmower. I was hitting my neighbors. I was hitting my neighbors across the street. Boom, boom. I was hitting them on my breaks. I was hitting them on my off days, but I kept on working at it. It went from me doing a push lawnmower to a riding lawnmower to the 0 turns and building my equipment up. But how did that happen? Because I started being consistent at doing things even when I didn't want to. That's what's gonna take for you to win. It takes for you to do the things now while it's a lot of other things on your plate. Start saying no to hanging out with your boys and to your other people that matters to you. Even on some holidays, go to work. On your weekends, go to work. Doesn't matter, man. If you want to see change, you have to be willing to roll your sleeves up and go to work. Simple, end the subject, nothing else. That's what you have to do in order to start seeing a change towards the position you want to be in. You have to do what? Do the work. And that leads me into this third piece. You have to be comfortable with being uncomfortable. I'll put it in other words, you have to embrace discomfort. You have to know it's not feel good. Get out your feelings. Put your little feelings away. I love it when I hear my ladies love talking about how I make them feel. I'm a dude, so I can't relate to that a lot of times. Now, I don't like it when someone hurt my feelings and make me feel bad. But guess what? Sometimes you got to allow that to fill you up. You have to allow that to push you to move beyond that. When I heard my supervisor was telling me, nah, you can't go here and there, I'm like, I'm a grown man. You can't tell. Well, you know what? But I can't just walk off the job right now. But guess what? It fueled me up to go to work on some other stuff. When another grown person told a grown person to know they can't do, I'm grown. So allow that to push you to be comfortable in another lane. When someone tell you no, tell yourself yes. Tell yourself, I'm going to do the work now, because in order for me to live the life I want to live and give the way I want to give and do the things I want to do, man, I got to do it now. No more waiting. No more making excuses to myself. This land, it don't feel, no, forget that. Let's get out here and win today. Because if you see yourself in a winning position, in order to get there, you have to win now. If you like what you just saw right here, and which I know you did, check this next video out, because it's going to take you even farther. Be great.